Yeehaw! It's Nick's Wild History of Hollywood's West. The Missouri Breaks is one of the downright weirdest westerns I've ever seen. Directed by Arthur Penn, the same guy who did Little Big Man, it is completely ridiculous. And in many ways really badass. I'll admit, I found it free on Netflix one night and watched it solely because it had Jack Nicholson and Marlon Brando, two of my favorite actors in it. Nicholson plays an outlaw, who'da thunk it, who's fallen on hard times and buys a ranch close to a wicked land baron's property, and then begins rustling his stock. Along the way, he falls in love with the land baron's daughter while his gang rustles horses from Canadian Mounties, and he begins planting a garden outside his house. When the gang comes back, they mock him for doing so. Getting frustrated with cattle rustlers, the land baron sends for the help of Marlon Brando, a bounty hunter and a half, who sometimes speaks with an Irish accent and at other times does his famous mumbling.
Oh my God, you gave me a scare. All I could see was your horse.
Well, that was all you were meant to say.
He's also supposedly deadly accurate with this badass rifle he has and displays those skills by shooting a guy while he's sitting at an outhouse. Marlon Brando also fashioned a cross-knife harpoon thing that was a weapon he'd always wanted to see. These elements do give the film a badass quality, especially this line from Nicholson.
You know what woke you up? Lee, you just had your throat cut.
I can't even say if the bad guys win in this one or not, as the hero is anything but noble, and the villain seems to have morals of his own. Nicholson is also the only character in the film who seems to think everything around him is weird.
It isn't easy. Have a look at the rope.
I only put the film on this list because where the hell else am I going to talk about it? In all, it was a total failure at the box office and part of the public's fading taste in westerns.